in the heart of a dense jungle, where the air is thick with humidity, and the sounds of nature create a symphony of life, a chilling scene unfolds. A monkey, once vibrant and full of energy, now sits in a state of despair, its body marred by a horrific wound. This is not just any injury, it is a grotesque testament to the relentless power of nature's smallest creatures. As we draw closer, the sight becomes increasingly disturbing. The wound, a gaping hole in the monkey's side, is not merely a result of a predator's attack or a careless stumble. Instead, it is a breeding ground for a swarm of insects, a nightmarish infestation that has taken hold of its very flesh. The monkey's fur, once a glossy coat of brown, is now matted and stained, a stark contrast to the vibrant greens and browns of its surroundings. The wound is alive, teeming with movement as flies buzz incessantly, laying their eggs in the soft tissue. This is the grim reality of insect infestation, a phenomenon that can turn a living creature into a host for a multitude of parasites. The larvae, known as maggots, wriggle and squirm, feasting on the decaying flesh, their presence a grotesque reminder of nature's unyielding cycle of life and death. Insects, often dismissed as mere nuisances, play a crucial role in the ecosystem. They are nature's recyclers, breaking down organic matter and returning nutrients to the soil. However, in this case, their role takes on a darker tone. The maggots, while performing their ecological duty, are also contributing to the monkey's suffering. As they consume the flesh, they release enzymes that further break down the tissue, creating a festering wound that is both painful and debilitating. The monkey, in its weakened state, struggles to fend off the relentless onslaught of these tiny invaders, its body a battleground between life and decay. As we observe this tragic scene, it becomes clear that the monkey's plight is not in the vast, untamed landscapes of North America, where the sun sets in a blaze of orange, and the wind whispers secrets of ancient times. A creature roams that has become a symbol of strength and resilience, the bison. But today, we delve into a darker tale, one that reveals the fragility of life beneath the rugged exterior of this majestic beast. Picture, if you will, a bison lumbering through the tall grasses, its powerful frame casting a long shadow against the fading light. Yet, as we draw closer, a shocking sight emerges, a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to nature's cruel hand. This bison bears the scars of a barnacle infestation, a condition so repulsive that it challenges our very understanding of survival in the wild. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans that cling to rocks and ships, have found an unlikely host in this noble creature. As we explore this unsettling phenomenon, we must confront the reality of what it means to be a bison in a world where the line between predator and prey is often blurred. The barnacles, with their hard calcareous shells, attach themselves to the bison's skin, burrowing in with a tenacity that is both fascinating and horrifying. They thrive in the moist, warm crevices of the bison's body, feeding on the nutrients found in the animal's flesh. What begins as a minor irritation quickly escalates into a grotesque infestation as these relentless parasites multiply, creating a festering wound that can lead to severe infection and, ultimately, death. As we examine the bison's plight, we must consider the biology of these barnacles. They are not mere hitchhikers. They are opportunistic invaders, exploiting the bison's size and strength for their own survival. Each barnacle is a marvel of evolution, equipped with specialized appendages that allow them to filter feed, drawing in microscopic organisms from the bison's skin. In their quest for sustenance, they create a dark symbiosis, one that transforms the bison from a majestic symbol of the plains into a living host for a parasitic nightmare. The wound, once a minor blemish, becomes a festering mass, a grotesque landscape of barnacle shells and inflamed tissue, a testament to the harsh realities of life in the wild. But what drives this infestation? The answer lies in the delicate balance of ecosystems, where the bison's habitat is increasingly threatened by human encroachment. As we pave over the land, pollute the waters, and disrupt the natural order, we create conditions ripe for such infestations. The barnacles, thriving in the wake of environmental change, find their way to the bison, a victim of circumstance in a world that often seems indifferent to its suffering. This dark twist of fate serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things, where the actions of one species can have dire consequences for another. As we reflect on the bison's plight, we must confront the ethical implications of our relationship with nature. Are we, as humans, the architects of our own destruction? In our quest for... In the shadowy heights of the Himalayas, where the air is thin, and the landscape is a breathtaking tapestry of snow and stone. A snow leopard prowls. This majestic creature, often dubbed the ghost of the mountains, embodies grace and power. Yet, beneath its stunning exterior lies a harrowing tale of survival marred by a grotesque affliction. Imagine, if you will, a parasitic flower, its tendrils burrowing into the snow leopard's flesh, a ghastly sight that evokes both horror and fascination. This flower, known as Rafflesia, is notorious for its ability to latch on to unsuspecting hosts, siphoning nutrients and leaving behind a gaping wound that festers and oozes. The snow leopard, a symbol of the wild, now bears the scars of nature's cruel design, a living testament to the brutal realities of life in the wild. As we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we encounter another unsettling phenomenon: barnacle infestation. These tiny crustaceans in the icy waters of the Arctic, a haunting sight emerges: a beluga whale, its once pristine skin marred by a grotesque barnacle wound. This is not just a simple blemish, it is a chilling testament to the relentless grip of nature's most tenacious hitchhikers. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with a shocking reality. The beluga's body is a canvas of suffering, covered in a grotesque array of barnacles that cling to its flesh like a sinister second skin. These crustaceans, often seen as mere nuisances, have transformed into a nightmarish infestation, feeding off the whale's vitality and leaving behind a trail of destruction. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous creatures, are a marvel of evolution. They begin their lives as free-swimming larvae, drifting through the ocean until they find a suitable host. In the case of our beleaguered beluga, it became an unwitting victim of this parasitic relationship. Once attached, barnacles secrete a powerful adhesive that binds them to their host, creating a fortress of shells that can grow to alarming sizes. The beluga, a gentle giant of the sea, now bears the weight of these relentless invaders, their sharp edges digging into its sensitive skin, causing pain and potential infection. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we uncover the grim reality of barnacle infestations. These creatures thrive in the cold, nutrient-rich waters, and their numbers can explode under the right conditions. For the beluga, this means a constant battle against these unwanted guests, which can lead to severe health issues, including compromised mobility and increased vulnerability to predators. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, have turned this majestic creature into a living battleground, a stark reminder of the harsh realities of life in the wild. But what does this say about our relationship with nature? As humans, we often impose our will on the environment, disrupting delicate ecosystems. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air shimmers with heat, a creature of majestic beauty roams. The white lion, a rare and ethereal being, is often seen as a symbol of purity and strength. But today, we delve into a darker tale, one that reveals the fragility of life and the harsh realities of nature. Imagine, if you will, a once proud lion, its brilliant white fur now matted and stained, a horrific wound festering on its flank. This is not just any injury. It is a grotesque testament to the relentless march of nature's most insidious creatures, insects. As we draw closer, the sight is both captivating and repulsive. The wound, a gaping hole in the lion's flesh, is a breeding ground for a swarm of insects. Flies buzz incessantly, their wings a blur as they flit about, drawn to the scent of decay. Maggots, those writhing larvae of the common housefly, squirm in and out of the wound, feasting on the lion's flesh. This is not merely a scene of suffering, it is a vivid illustration of the cycle of life and death, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest of creatures. Insects, often dismissed as mere nuisances, play a crucial role in the ecosystem. They are nature's recyclers, breaking down organic matter and returning nutrients to the soil. However, in this case, their role takes on a more sinister tone. The infestation is a result of the lion's weakened state, perhaps due to injury or illness, making it an easy target for these opportunistic feeders. The maggots, in their grotesque glory, are not just feeding, they are also accelerating the lion's decline, hastening its journey toward death. As we observe this tragic scene, we must confront the uncomfortable truth. Nature is not always kind. The white lion, a creature that once commanded respect and admiration, is now a victim of circumstance, a stark reminder of the brutal realities of survival. The insects, in their relentless pursuit of sustenance, are simply following their instincts, yet their actions contribute to the lion's suffering. It is a cruel twist of fate, one that forces us to question our understanding of life and death in the animal kingdom. But let us not forget the role of humans in this narrative. Our encroachment on natural habitats, the pollution of ecosystems, and the disruption of food chains have far-reaching consequences. The white lion's plight is not just a story of nature's cruelty. It is also in the vast, untamed wilderness, where the sun casts long shadows over the rolling plains, a creature of immense power and grace roams. But today, we focus not on the majesty of the bison, but on a grotesque affliction that has marred its once pristine hide. Picture this: a bison, its massive frame lumbering through the grasslands. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. Its skin is a battlefield, riddled with barnacles. Yes, barnacles. Those stubborn little crustaceans that typically cling to rocks and ships, now grotesquely embedded in the flesh of this noble beast. This is not just a story of nature's cruelty. It is a chilling reminder of the intricate and often brutal relationships that exist within ecosystems. Barnacle infestation on a bison is a rare and disturbing phenomenon. These marine organisms, usually found in coastal waters, can sometimes find their way onto terrestrial animals, particularly when they are exposed to brackish environments or during unusual weather patterns. The barnacles, with their hard, calcareous shells, latch onto the bison's skin, burrowing in and creating deep, festering wounds. As they grow, they siphon nutrients from the bison, leading to severe irritation, infection, and even debilitating pain. The bison, unable to scratch or remove these invaders, suffers in silence, its once mighty body now a canvas of suffering. The infestation can lead to a cascade of health issues. The bison's immune system, overwhelmed by the relentless assault, struggles to fend off secondary infections. The wounds become breeding grounds for bacteria, and the animal's overall health deteriorates. It is a grim cycle of life and death, where the barnacles thrive at the expense of their host. This dark tableau raises unsettling questions about the balance of nature. Are we, as humans, not also guilty of similar parasitic behaviors? Our relentless expansion and exploitation of natural habitats often lead to unforeseen consequences. Much like the barnacles that have found a home on this unsuspecting bison. As we ponder this unsettling reality, one cannot help but chuckle at the irony. Here we have a creature that symbolizes strength and resilience, now reduced to a walking buffet for barnacles. Perhaps it serves as a reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, we are all interconnected, sometimes in ways that are both beautiful and grotesque. So, the next time you see a bison, remember it might just be a barnacle's world, and we're all just living in it.